Well, I wanted to bring you guys up to date with what's going on with the Nine now. So, some crazy shit, right? And yeah, I'm doing a lot better now. We'll see how long for, though. Pieces of shit. Anyways, what I wanted to say was some more information that I got while dealing with these guys and battling with them and getting more information. Now, I've done a couple more updates on it and before, but the new thing that came up has to do with the moon. Okay. Now, this was quite interesting because I made some videos before. One of my first videos actually put up on this platform is our invisible rulers. And I talk about how the moon was brought here by them, these interdimensional beings, and put in orbit around the planet. It just caused a catastrophe a long time ago and a whole bunch of horrible things a long time ago when this occurred. And this is what they're using to trap our souls, our spirits, right? Our essence through, and this moon is how they do the reincarnation cycle. As a person passes on, some people, they decided, the owls, the interdimensional beings, I remember, decided a while ago, because people were seeing some weird shit on the other side, so they set up the tunnel of light thing a long time ago. And they can do this, right? They make people see what they want to see when they die. And it's all holograms and projections, so you don't know any difference. You just believe it's real. And you go through it, and the people that were resuscitated, they talk about going to the light or seeing heaven or seeing hell and all the shit. It's all just horse shit. It's just their program, right? What they got set up. So, anyways, the tunnel of light thing, where you would go into this tunnel of light, that's actually the moon. And somehow it worked as a portal. It's like a portal, a doorway, and it goes into the death realm, and or wherever they want to send you. There's a couple of different dimensions, right, that I talk about. And the people that go there, they end up in this death realm, and it's just like here. It's just it's like a mirror of this place, but darker and blue and gray and nasty and gross. And this interdimensional race was running around there out in the open, right? And people know about them. And then they get sent back here in the reincarnation cycle, and they get their memories wiped. And this process was going over and over and over for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years that I spoke about in these videos. Now, the reason I'm mentioning the moon now is because it came up in this battle when I was dealing with the Nine. And I talk about the one and the one's light and the good guys, and on the other side, I would always say outside the net. And this net is what is the actual prison wall that's around the planet. But it's not just around our planet, it's around the inner solar system. It's also connected to other places way out there, to the moon, to Mars, other places, right? It's all set up like that. And it's impenetrable, basically. That's why they had it set up. So the good guys couldn't get in here. Can't get in here, like, physically. And but when I was dealing with the Nine, I found out that when battling with these things and using the one's light, I also found out that I had to basically paint a target, as you would call it. That's what you'd use it in military forms, on the moon, and the moon's portal doorway. And I found out that once I painted this target with the light, it blew a hole in it. And I also found out that the good guys were they already made it into the death realm, but they didn't make it into this realm. And so now they're fighting. I heard there's a battle going on that portal doorway that is going to let the good guys in, come through the moon, to break through their portal, that the Owls portal that they have. And I was pretty happy and I was freaked out. I'm like, whoa, this is some crazy shit. There's some crazy shit going on out there. And I was like, okay, well, if this is what's going to happen, this is what's going to happen. So I heard a couple things, though. I heard that now that this portal is broken, open, the owl and the interdimensional race is trying to defend it, so not to let any of the good guys in. That's what I heard. And so I don't know what's going on. There's things, repercussions that might happen from this. We might see something that says, I'm not sure what it is yet, but I do know that that's what I heard. I heard that that portal on the moon is open. Some progress has been made. And this has to do with that battle. Now, the 9, of course, they think the 9 actually are so brainwashed that they think that the good guys out there in the 1 is evil. It's like some really messed up shit, right? They're fucked up, right? They've been brainwashed. They got owl seeds inside them. They follow this cult and this weird shit I was talking about. They're religious, but not in the religious sense of what we know. They do follow ancient texts and Old Testament stuff, and something to do with Freemasonry and Jesuits and some ancient shit that they follow, and they've been doing it for a very long time, and that's what they do, right? But they're so brainwashed that they have no clue, right? They're just fucked, basically. So, but I wanted to pass that information on. I figured I'd let that out. What's going on with it? That's what I heard. And there was some more stuff, but I'll get past that later. Later on, once I find out more information, I'll give out more information. But this is the big information I wanted to let out. And hopefully we start seeing some shit. Maybe it has to do with the moon, or maybe it has to do with other things. But it did say more people are going to start noticing things around the world. So I'm waiting for that, because that'll confirm more than what I heard. So, all right, there you go.